What if death is not the moment you disappear, but the moment the signal leaves the body? We've been taught to fear death as deletion, as a hard stop, as nothing. But what if that's the least accurate thing we've ever been told? By the end of this video, you'll understand 3 things. Why death may be transformation instead of deletion. Why the way energy moves in the physical world points to something far deeper. And why DMT, near-death reports, and out-of-body experiences have made scientists, philosophers, and ordinary people question what consciousness actually is. Stay with me. Here is something physics will not argue with. Energy cannot be destroyed, it can only change form. The fire becomes heat, the heat becomes air, the body returns to earth, carbon, minerals, water, cycling back into the living world. Nothing disappears, everything transforms. Now here's the question nobody wants to sit with. If every particle of your physical body continues in a new form, what happens to the part of you that thinks, that feels, that remembers? Science measures what it can detect, but consciousness, the experience of being, has never been fully explained by biology alone. The greatest minds in neuroscience still cannot tell you why you are aware, why there is something it feels like to be you. That mystery is the doorway. Because if the body transforms and does not vanish, maybe consciousness does not vanish either. What if your body does not create your consciousness? What if it receives it? Think of a radio. The radio does not create the music. It picks up a frequency that already exists and makes it audible. When the radio breaks, the signal does not die. The broadcast continues. The receiver simply can no longer translate it. Ancient traditions across every culture said this differently, but said the same thing. The body is the vessel. The spirit is the traveler. Death is not the end of the journey. It is the moment the traveler steps off the vessel. The Egyptians encoded it in their temples. The Vedic tradition mapped it in sacred texts thousands of years old. Indigenous traditions across every continent described the spirit continuing beyond the body. Different languages, different symbols, the same recognition. The body may be the instrument, consciousness may be the song, and there may be a biological key hidden inside the brain itself. Deep inside the brain sits a small gland called the pineal. Ancient philosophers called it the seat of the soul. Modern researchers have noted it produces DMT, a molecule found in every living organism, and the same molecule reported in the deepest states of meditation, visionary experiences, and by many people who have come to the edge of death and return. These are theories. These are reported experiences, not settled proof. But the reports are remarkably consistent. A feeling of leaving the body, a tunnel or field of light, a profound sense of recognition, like arriving somewhere remembered. And then, for many, an unshakable belief that death is not what they were told. Out-of-body experiences have been reported across centuries, cultures, and clinical settings, not as fantasy, as events that felt more real than waking life. Something is happening at the threshold. We do not yet have the full map. You are not a body that has a spirit. You are a spirit that was given a body. And when this body is done, the signal does not stop. Maybe death is not the end of the signal. Maybe it is the moment the noise finally stops. If this opens something in you, the next transmission goes deeper. Stay tuned in to Cosmic Signal, No Noise. If this transmission reached you, it was meant to. You didn't find this channel by accident. Nothing on your path is. If something in this video shifted something in you, hit that like button. Not for us, for the algorithm to carry this signal further, to the next person who needs to hear it. Subscribe to Cosmic Signal No Noise, because we are just getting started. Every video goes deeper. Every transmission unlocks something new. Cosmic downloads, ancient truth, no noise. We'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned in.